So welcome to our intermediate level mat-based Pilates class with a beautiful setting for today's workout. So we'll start with a little gentle warm-up. Just follow me through it. So have yourself in a seated position, legs out in front, little bend in the knees, sitting up tall and relaxed. Let's start with the head. Little circles with the head. That full range of movement. Let's get 5 going in one direction. And now change the direction. Okay, so moving down to your shoulders, arms nice and relaxed. Let's do 5 shoulder rolls. Full range of movement. Take your time. Large circles. Okay, let's go the opposite direction. All the way back, open up the chest. And relax. So taking both arms, reach around to one side, look behind you, and the other. Just gently put the fingertips on the floor. And relax. Let's bring one knee up to your chest. Okay, so we're going to extend this leg right out in front and return. Bring it back in and hug it. Okay, let's do 5 of these. Bring the knee back in, hug the knee, stretch it out. That's 3, 4, 5. And we'll swap over. Bring the knee in, give it a hug, and reach, hug, reach, hug. 2 more. Okay, we're just going to go into all 4s, do 1 more movement. So you get the 4-point, tap over the knee, shoulder over the hand, and we're just going to do that cat-cow movement. Alright, so let's take a breath in. As you breathe out, bring the hips forward, drop your head, look between your knees. Arch your back, nice C curve. Breathe in as you push the hips back, look straight ahead, push your chest to the floor, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, staying in 4-point position, we'll go straight into our first move. So we're going to go with the Superman, but we're going to hold it for an extra breath. So it's going to look something like this. Breath in, breath out. Take the position. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, and return. Okay, so 10 complete movements. We're going to do a left, right, left, right. So we're going to hold it out there for a complete breath. So up over the knee, shoulder over the hand. You're looking straight ahead, just down in front of your hands, no strain on your neck. Controlled, gentle movement. Breath in, breath out, and reach. Breath in, breath out, breath in, and return. We'll swap sides. Breath in and reach. Breath in, breath out, breath in, and return. Breath in. Keep breathing through the movements. Always try to dominate your body, as much control as possible. Two more. And last one. And relax back into the child's pose. Stretch the arms out in front, fingers out in front. and up you come onto your knees. Okay, so we're going to work those thighs and the hip flexors. So let's sit up tall on the knees. Okay, up tall, squeeze the glutes. The only movement now is going to be from your knees. Okay, so you're going to keep your body as straight as possible. You're going to move from your knees. You're going to reach with the back of your head backwards towards the ground, and only go back as far as you're comfortable with. So keep an eye on me. We're going to take a breath in as we sink back, a breath out as we come forward again. Stay up nice and tall, squeeze the glutes. Keep an eye on me, looking straight ahead. So breath in as you sink back, breath out as you come forward. And only go far back as you're comfortable with, and don't let those glutes drop. Are we ready? Let's do 10 of these. Breath in as you sink, breath out as you return. And relax back into the child's pose. Take a few seconds to yourself. Okay, coming back into 4-point again. Let's take one leg back behind you. Now take that leg out to the side. Okay, so the leg straight out behind you and out to the side. We're going to do a little rainbow lift. So we're going to pick this leg up from here, from the hip, keep the leg straight, pass over behind you and put your foot down on the other side of your leg. Alright, keeping the leg straight, lifting from the hip all the way over and place it back down again. Alright, so a little rainbow lift. Alright, so looking straight ahead, just between your hands. We'll take the breath in, and as we breathe out, we'll complete the movement. So when you're ready, breath in, breath out, and lift. Big circle and down. Breath in, and bring the knee back in. Let's swap legs. Take that leg out to the side. So get as big a semicircle as you can manage, as large a rainbow as you can manage. Let's take the breath in, breath out, and lift. Keep your arms straight. And relax. Bring the knee in, put your knees. Let's give those wrists a little bit of a break. Okay, so back into 4-point. This time what I want you to do is scoot your hips back, scoot your knees back, and then ease your hips forward. So shoulders over the hands. What you're looking for here now is a straight line from your knee through your hip to your shoulder. Alright, so we're going to do the Pilates press up. You can do it in the half press up, the position I'm in now, or the full press up. So your body's in a straight line. Make sure your hips aren't high in the air or drop down too low. You want a straight line, either ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, or lower the knees. So it's knee, hip, shoulder. Alright, so looking straight ahead again. Breath in as you lower, breath out as you press. So it's going to look something like this. Breath in as you lower, breath out as you press. You want to get your chest quite close to the floor. So let's do 10 in total, looking just in front of your hands. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Bring the knees in. Let's rock back into child's pose. Relax those wrists. Okay, so back into 4-point. This is your last movement in 4-point. Okay, then we give those wrists a rest. So really concentrating today on the wrists, forearms, shoulders, chest, and that lower back. So your knee at a right angle, 90-degree bend. Keep your back as flat as possible. You're going to take the breath in, breath out, and you're going to lift that knee and ankle up to the side. Trying to keep your knee and ankle in a straight line. All right, arms straight. Breathe in as you lower, breathe out as you raise. All right, that's what we're doing there. So 10 movements on each side. So when you're ready, looking straight ahead, just between your hands, let's hover that knee, take the breath in, breath out and lift. Breath in as you return, keep your arms straight, breath out and lift. Remember, the longer the breath, the longer the movement. One more. Perfect. Just sink back onto your knees. Give the wrists a little rest. I'll spin round. I'm going to set yourself now up on the other side. Back into 4-point. Hip over the knee, shoulder over the hand. Just hover that knee. Breath in. Keep the arms as straight as possible. You want that ankle and knee in a straight line. And relax. Back into child's pose. Shake out those wrists. Alright, so let's go into a seated position. So sitting up nice and tall, the legs are out in front, a little bend in the knees. Your feet are your anchors. And don't worry if the feet lift a little. Perfectly okay. So let's stretch the fingertips out in front. We're going to reach forward, reach for our toes. Keep the arms up nice and high. Roll back, so starting with the lower part of your spine, upper part. Reach all the way back, touch the floor, and peel yourself off the mat. C-curve again, you can see that C-curve happening, reaching forward all the way for the toes. Alright, so 10 movements in total. Breathing in on the way back, breathing out on the way forward. Remember, lengthen the breath, that's going to lengthen the movement. Alright, so keep yourself challenged at all times. Shorten your breath whenever you need to speed up the movement. Let's stretch the fingers out in front. Let's reach forward for your toes. Breathe in as you return. Breathe out as you peel yourself off the mat. Breathe in. Keep reaching for your toes. Two more. And relax, bring the knees in. Just hug your knees. Relax those abdominal muscles for a few seconds. We'll get into the next position. Alright, so staying here, let's stretch one leg out in front, keep the other knee bent. We're going to lean back slightly. Okay, so I'm going to bring this knee back, then I'm going to push out in front. Bring the knee back, and then push out in front. So you can keep your hands out to the sides, or open the arms up for a little bit more challenge. If you're under pressure, maybe use one hand just to gently hold on to the other knee. all right, for a little bit of support. So lean back as much as you can. It's a little easier if you sit forward. You're going to bring the knee in, breathe, push, breathe in, breathe out, and push. We're going to go for 10 of these, all right? So set yourself up, lean back a little, take the arms out to the sides if you can, breathe in, and relax. Up you come. Just hug the knees for a few seconds. I'm going to swap over. Okay? So straighten the other leg out. Just hover that foot. Try not to let it touch the floor. Arms out to the sides. Breath in as you bring the knee back. Breath out as you press. Let's go. And relax. Let's bring the knees in. Just hug it out for a few seconds. And we'll go straight into your next position. So lying back on your mat. The legs are straight out in front. Okay, so 2 breaths. Let's take one leg straight up into the air and the other leg straight up into the air. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. So arms out to the sides. You can have them down in front if you want. Palms facing up the way. So what we're going to do is either a single leg lower, if you can, or if you're up to it, a double leg lower and return. Alright, so singles if you want. If you're doing singles, you're doing left, right, up to number 10. If we're doing doubles, we're doing 10 in total. Alright, so pick a movement that's going to work for you. So let's take ourselves into a double leg raise. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Head back and supported. So I'm going to go with the singles. Okay, breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Keep those legs as straight as possible. And bend the knees, feet on the floor. Let's bring the knees to your chest and just rock it out for a few seconds. Okay, our next position, let's go side lying. Okay, so elbow underneath the shoulder. You can have one foot on top of the other or one foot just in front of the other. But get your body as straight as possible. So try not to have a bend at your hip. Legs down to the knees, down to the ankle as straight as possible, from the hip up to the shoulder as straight as possible. So squeeze those glutes, that's going to help straighten you up. So we're going to go into the side plank, okay? So 2 movements or 2 ways of doing the movement. We can take a breath in, breath out, lift and lower, or we can take it up and hold it for 10 breaths. So it's up to you. If you're practicing or if you're learning and just getting through the movement, maybe do 10 breaths, 10 raises, 10 lowers. If you're more advanced and feeling confident, take yourself up with the first breath and try hold it there while we go through the 10 breaths, the 10 raising, 10 lower. Alright, so pick a version that you want to go for, either raising and lowering or raising and staying there for 10 breaths. If you want, take the arm overhead just for a little bit of added challenge. I'm going to do the raise and lower version. So arm overhead, looking straight ahead, body as straight as possible, squeeze the glutes, breath in, breath out, breath in as you lower, breath out as you raise. Last one. Gentle lower. Perfect. Let's roll yourself over to the other side. Set yourself up again as straight as possible. Okay, one foot on top of the other, or one foot in front. Squeeze the glutes, elbow underneath your shoulder, and you're looking straight ahead. Okay, breath in. And relax, lower it down onto your back. Let's bring the knees in. Well done, everybody. We'll just do a little stretch out now before we go. So straighten one leg out, bring the other knee up to your chest, and now try bring that knee to the opposite shoulder. Pull it across, and you're looking out towards your open hand. Just relax the breathing down into the stretch. And release that leg back. Let's bring the opposite knee up. So grabbing just below your knee, somewhere along your shin, pull that knee across towards your shoulder, and you're looking out to your open hand. And return. Let's roll to the tummy, onto your forearms. So what I want you to do is lift the upper body from the mat, leave the hips behind, stretch out those abdominals and looking straight ahead. Breathe in as you lower, breathe out as you press. Let's do 5 of these. From here, let's go back to the child's pose. So back as far as the hips can go. So right back onto your heels. Walk the fingers forward. Keep the hips where they are. Now let's take both arms out to one side. Feel that stretch coming up the side of your back. And across to the other. And relax. Well done, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. My first video coming from my new secret location. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and let as many people know about this little video as possible. Okay, I really appreciate your support. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all soon.